So from there I went into from wholesaling. Obviously, we're doing wholesaling. I remember I started in Texas Southern University when I was 16. Went to college. I was making so much money flipping properties at the time, and I remember like yesterday I had to go to an English 131 class. I had just did a wholesale deal, made my biggest check ever, $70,000, and the professor was so upset with me being late to class. And that day, he was telling me I'm gonna be a college dropout, and the average salary a college dropout makes is 40 grand a year, and how he's a professor and he makes 70 grand a year at that time being a professor. And I had a check from title company for $72,000. And I said, you know what? I
Yeah.
quit. This is over, right? So quit college, went full fledged in real estate, went from wholesaling to the fix and flip.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome back to the Real Estate Pros podcast. I'm Kristen, and I'm here with Lee Price, who's the founder of Create and Capital LLC, based out of Houston, Texas. He has amazing experience in this industry, and he really helps people, get into the investing space, and he has a lot of knowledge on the market. So we're going to get into all of it. Thank you for being here, Lee.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. So, you have a really impressive background. I'd love to go back to the beginning and kind of talk about how you got into this industry and the experience you have.
Well, the beginning, I think 2006, 2007, the market went crazy, as everybody knows, right? I'm 16 years old, kid, learning about real estate. I think I was reading like Trump University books and all those Trump Real Estate 101 and everything, and just got the real estate bug in me. And so didn't have too much money, obviously 16. So what I started doing is jumped into wholesaling. At the time, driving my mom's car, I ordered the "We Buy Houses Now" signs, put my phone number on it, magnetics, put it on the side of her car, put yard signs everywhere. I remember it's funny, in the area that my mom we lived in, I used to get calls from the police in the city, and they were like, "Hey, stop putting these signs everywhere," da 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 da, right? And so yeah, so basically just became the middleman, taking properties, a lot of distressed homeowners, getting those properties under contracts. I started going to different real estate meetup groups, seminars, meeting actual investors that had the money, and just flipping the contracts to them, flipping the properties to them, making a couple grand
How
each
did you,
deal.
at that age, how do you get people to respect you?
Yeah, so I mean, my thing was that I knew the image and how people perceived you was number one, right? And so I tried to educate myself on a lot of different topics, right? So I wanted to know a little bit about investing, a little bit about homeownership, a little bit how finance works, how mortgage works, how lending works, right? So when I reached out to these people, or these people reached out to me, I was able to respond and talk to them on a level of their understanding, right? Obviously, these people were 30, 40, 50 years old. And so I wanted to always be able to relate to them and their problem, their situation. People are in distress. I mean, people were like, listen, I have this home, I'm about to go into foreclosure, or this X, Y, and Z happened. I need out, right? So really people were looking for a solution. So I say, hey, listen, let me be the solution for your problem. Um, I went and bought every Burlington Coat Factory suit I could, right? I couldn't afford high-end suits back then. So I was just going to spend $100 getting a suit. I always stayed in a suit.
Yeah.
And so I brought my image. I had business cards. I had everything that I needed to have to make me be credible on the level and take away my age, right? And that's what I've learned, that people cared about the deal. Like, are you giving a good service?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to help me, right? And can you deliver on what you say? And I delivered.
Absolutely. I mean, you must be such a sponge. Like at that age, I feel like wholesaling in general is sort of a complicated concept. And for you to not only grasp that, but be able to deliver great deals to people, that's so impressive to me.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yes, absolutely. I think it just boils down to educating yourself on it, right? And trying it. I mean, no school, no college can teach this, right? You have to get out
Right.
there, get in front of people, and do deals. That's how you learn, right? Um, I don't care what, you can go to Harvard or whatever, have an MBA. And I've actually negotiated with some of the best, right? And you cannot teach this in school. You can't teach when somebody is going through a divorce and they have to get out of their home that they've been in for the last 20 years, or going through foreclosure because they got laid off from their job, right? Or one of these fixed rate, these rates, these that then skyrocket. Their payment went from 2,000, now it's 4,200 a month, right? Is that they're going on losing their home. You can't teach that, right? So you have to get out there and start doing deals and getting in front of people. And as I was just trial and error, I tell people, hurry up and try it so you can fail, learn, and let's do the next thing, right? So yes, I had some setbacks, but just getting out there doing deals, getting in front of people, that's really where the knit and grit comes from and the education comes from.
Absolutely. And then from there, talk about kind of what you built from there as you got a little older.
So yeah, so from there I went into from wholesaling. Obviously, we're doing wholesaling. I remember I started in Texas Southern University when I was 16. Went to college. I was making so much money flipping properties at the time, and I remember like yesterday, I had to go to an English 131 class. I had just did a wholesale deal, made my biggest check ever, $70,000, and the professor was so upset with me being late to class. And that day, he was telling me I'm gonna be a college dropout, and the average salary a college dropout makes is 40 grand a year, and how he's a professor and he makes 70 grand a year at that time being a professor. And I had a check from title company for $72,000. And I said, you know what? I quit. This is over, right? So quit college, went full fledged in real estate, went from wholesaling to the fix and flip, buying properties, rehabbing them up. Obviously, at that time, it was still, the market was crazy going down. We ended up scaling from fix and flip to, I actually got into real estate brokerage. I ended up buying a brokerage, um, bought a brokerage, set my agents up on, it's called Love Store Realty Group, set my agents up on, hey, look, we're not going to pay you based on commission, right? We're going to have a different system. We're going to handle all the marketing, bringing in all the leads, all of the, all of the, all the complex issues that real estate agents have where they can't bring in the business. And so we're going to pay you bonuses based on production. That started skyrocketing, taking off, right? We end up buying a brokerage. I mean, a mortgage brokerage called Motto Mortgage. Bought a bought that in, so we had where we can get you a loan. We had the real estate agents. We went into single family development, building single family, and we scaled into multifamily. So we had a one-stop shop where anything that you needed in real estate, we can cater to you. Sold that company off, and kind of now we're knit and grit is new construction, single family development, and buying apartments. That's our bread and butter. That's what we do. That's core. The exit route is the apartments, but right now new construction is booming, and so that's what we're excited about right now.
Yeah, definitely. Talk about the single family development in Houston, kind of the opportunity there right now.
So yeah, so Houston is crazy. As a lot of people know, we have like we have the medical center with MD Anderson Cancer Center here. I think it's one of the largest medical centers in the world. So with that, and plus the oil market, a lot of the top oil companies are all located here in Houston. Um, the area is booming. Houston's growing like crazy. And so, yeah, so single family development is, I think, really exciting. If you drive around Houston, you see new construction everywhere. Um, with the market of real estate right now, with people locked in at 2% interest rates and 1% interest rates, nobody's selling their home. So everybody wants to buy new construction. It seems like new construction is the bread and butter. I talk to real estate agents every day. Their clients, everybody wants to go straight to new construction, right? And so that's what we're focused on, is getting that new construction. Um, as rates start coming down, more properties might come on the market. But I think that people with first time buyer, it's something about being the first person to live in the home, right? And then if you get it new enough, you can pick certain things out and kind of feel like it's a custom home build, right? And so, yeah, new construction is going crazy. Everybody's building. We're excited about it. Um, and they're flying off the market. I mean, our average days on market is 30, 45 days right now. And I think that's just going to increase next year going into 2026 when the interest rates do come down. Um,
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
I think construction is just going to keep booming. There's a housing shortage all across America, as our president always states out, like, trying to free up and federal lands and try to build. So right now, building is, I think, a great income producing vehicle for us right now.
Yeah. And you're not just working in Houston, you do deals all over.
Yeah, so we're everywhere. We have a hotel project going on in Virginia right now. We have some multifamily projects in Georgia as well as Scottsdale, Arizona. We're really thinking about scaling into Dallas, Texas right now with the new construction. Um, yeah, so like we go where the markets and the deals make sense, not just staying in a
Right.
backyard. And I've stressed that to a lot of people that are in this industry, that don't just stay in your backyard. Go see what the markets is like somewhere else. Um, there's deals all across America. We don't get too far on the East Coast because I feel like migration now is coming south, still heavy, and nobody's going. Like I don't hear people moving from Houston or Florida to the Northeast to New York or so, but I hear people leaving New York coming to Houston all the time. So I try to stay in the southern markets where job growth is. And yeah, we're super excited. We're thinking about scaling over into Dubai coming up next quarter. And so investing some capital over there. And so yeah, we're just excited to keep investing and growing and building a company.
That's amazing. And how do you identify which market is a good market? Because I mean, I think in general, people look at the market as like a good market or a bad market, but you're right, there's these pockets of good and bad everywhere. How do you find those opportunities?
Yeah, so like it depends on what we're looking at, right? So like far as a hotel deal, we're looking for traffic. What's the traffic generator in that area, right? They have a casino that they're bringing in that's pretty close. So we're looking for how traffic is flowing. Same way with the multifamily side. I'm looking at traffic. So I want to see what jobs, where are the people at, right? Who is going to be the person to buy this area? And what's the kind of the tricky part about the business, you have to think, 12 months ahead, how the market is going to be. And especially with single family development. It's not about what's happening right now because it's going to take us 6, 9 months to get this property on the market. So what's going to be the market 12 months from now, right? So I'm looking at job growth Is jobs are leaving, right? Is the city putting money into that area? All right. So sometimes you'll look at these city master plans, and a lot of people really don't even know about it, but you can map out and see the city maps out and says, hey, look, we're putting, you know, $10 million over here. We're putting 300 million here. We plan on doing this. We plan on doing that. And so when I see the city behind an area and I see that there's job growth and there's a market behind it, then that's when we're like, okay, this is a good area to deploy capital to, right? And so, yeah, it's
Yeah.
seeing that market 12 months ahead. That's the big thing for us.
Mhm. Absolutely. I mean, that's really, really great advice. I think that can probably help a lot of people. I want to shift gears a little bit because you have this great mentor program and you really help people build their business credit. And I would love to get into that and kind of the resources you offer.
Absolutely. So I started obviously with doing what I'm doing, I get a lot of people that are interested in getting into real estate. And so I started creating capital community and creating capital mentorship. So I took out all the fluff in it with people that want it. So your average person that's working 9 to 5 or somebody that really wants to get into real estate, I said, okay, listen, come over here, get involved with me. I'll basically hold your hand. I'm gonna guide you all the way through the process, right? We're gonna make sure your credit's in order. If your credit's not in order, we're gonna get it in order, right? We're gonna leverage business credit, get you set up with the LLC, everything. I've partnered with a hard money company where they allow to lend to you now because you have no experience. So they normally wouldn't lend to you, but since I'm getting involved with you, they'll lend to you. So we teach people how to go from zero to setting up their business credit, utilizing that funding to get money to put down on a deal. And so, for instance, if it's a single family deal, we put anywhere from 25 to 50% down on the lot cost. Hard money lenders going to lend rest of the construction and rest of the lot cost as well because I'm partnering with you. So we utilize your credit, use it as leverage to get into a deal, build a single family home, put it on the market, sell it, make a return on your money, be able to pay off your creditors, everything that you utilize your credit, and then roll that money back into another deal. After we build up enough cash flow, we take you then and transition you into multifamily. Get you to park that money in an apartment complex so you can start getting that residual capital. Um,
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Benefit from the greatest tax breaks in the world, right? And so that's the mentorship program that I started where we take you in all the glitz and glamour is all cut out. A lot of these guys out here are saying, you get in this business, no money down and zero, you can buy this property with no money and all this stuff. There's going to be money comes from somewhere, right? There has to be money involved.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we are teaching people how to really scale up and keep you from making all the mistakes that most people will do, right? And plus, it's accountability. I'm going to be on you. We're going to have weekly Zoom calls. You're going to be in a community full of people, and so we're like, yeah, I like production. Like, what are we doing? What did we do this week? Did we get something done? Is the LLC set up? Is the credit right? Are we looking at lots? Is permitting? This is what we need to do here, right? And so maybe people that can't, not ready to jump in that deep, I started creating Capital Community off the school prep platform. People can see it on school.com / creating capital community. And this is where you can go log in and from step one, learning how to get into real estate, learning the word, the language, right? Um, to courses on how to start in single family development, how to go through the permitting process. Or if you want to, maybe you're on the multifamily side, right? You need to learn how to scale and get your first apartment complex deal, right? Um, and like-minded people that are all networking. We have Q&As on Sundays. We have weekly Zoom calls where you can bring a deal to us. We'll underwrite your deal right there online. And so really getting in an environment where people are all after the same kind of goal and willing to help each other and grow and build. And so, yeah, October 23rd, I'm releasing a book called Business Credit Master Manual. So this is A to Z on how to build your business credit, right? Everybody knows about personal credit. They hear about it. It's millions of things online about personal credit, but really people don't know, understand the business credit. If you could bring the personal credit and the business credit and come together, you unlock tremendous amounts of capital. And so it's a A to Z step by step guide. And I mean, I'm guiding you through it. I'm like, hey, go to this website, do this here, go here, do this. This is how you get your EIN. Step one, step two, step three, right? Apply for this. Here's starting at 30 accounts or wherever you're at. I go step by step and break it all down. And so, yeah, I'm excited about that Business Credit Master Manual, October 23rd. And so that's my birthday as well. So I'm releasing on my birthday. And so, yeah, so it's a great tool that people are going to really benefit. A lot of the business credit companies might be upset with me because I'm just giving all the information away, basically. But yeah, I'm super excited about it to help people gain that information, utilize it, be able to utilize funding strategies to scale and get into
Right.
business or grow their business.
Yeah. I mean, that's incredible. You have like the three levels of education there. And I think that's a part of the business that people are really intimidated by. And as far as strategies, it's kind of hard to learn that kind of stuff. And
Yeah,
I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear from you kind of how community and mentorship has helped you grow to where you are today.
yeah. So I say a lot is networking, right? Um, Show me your friends, I'll show you your net worth. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
big on networking. I always say that you don't have a money problem, you have a people problem, right? You have to find people. The reason that the biggest companies in the world, your Coca-Colas, your Amazons, your, you know, McDonald's, is because they have scale, they have access to so many people. And so I believe that getting out there networking, um, getting around people. I don't care if it's go on meetup.com and go to a group in your area to network with people that's in real estate, or maybe you want to be in fitness or whatever industry you want to be in. You have to network and get people. Um, you never know where your next deal is going to come from. You never know who you're going to meet that can help you scale. There's no such thing as self-made. That doesn't exist. Everybody has somebody, a team of people helping them. And if you really want to scale and go to uh, a grow a big business, or maybe you just want to, have a nice nest egg portfolio of real estate so that take care of your family, right? You need to know the people. And a lot of industries are kind of close knit. And so, the brokers, everybody knows each other. The real estate agents, everybody knows each other. And same way with any industry. And so I believe that seminars and investing in conferences and just like the community group, right, that I started, Create Capital Community, getting in groups like that where you're around like-minded people, everybody's motivating people because it gets tough, right? It's tough getting in a new industry, like you said, learning all these different terms and how to finance and how to leverage and who to call and the broker. And for some reason, nobody talks about the attorneys and has to get involved in all this, the legal side and title companies. And it's a lot to learn about. So that's why getting around the right community and the right networking group where you can bounce, hey, title fees, what's the title fees on this property like this? What's legal going to cost me? They told me this, it didn't sound right, but what do you think about it, right? Having that network of group so you can learn and grow your business and learn about the industry is tremendous to that. And like, you have to have a network, right? I can't stress it enough. Network is everything for me, right? And my saying is, you don't have a money problem, you have a people problem. You have to have people.
Absolutely. Well, I think that's such great advice. I mean, it's such a foundation of building some. If you want to build something great and the generational level, you really need to lean on others and not, think you can do everything yourself. So
Absolutely.
I think it's wonderful that you have different levels based on, people's finances, people's interest. I think that's wonderful. So tell everybody where to find you, where to find Create and Capital.
Yeah, so our website is creatingcapitalhtx.com, creatingcapitalhtx.com. My Instagram is Price is Right. So it's spelled PRICEIZRITE, right? YouTube, Lee Price the third. TikTok, Lee Price the third. Yeah, I wanted Lee Price the third on Instagram, but somebody has it, so I can't get it. So um, it's Price is Right. Actually, a long time ago, one of my first companies was Price is Right Entertainment, and so
Oh, okay.
I was throwing team parties, right? I was like 15, 16 years old when I started that LLC. Yeah. Um,
Wow. That's
so
crazy.
Price is Right. Instagram, Facebook is Lee Price III. YouTube is Lee Price III. If you want to get involved with the community, www.skoolschool.com/create capital community. Um, Book the community, everything can be found on our website at creatingcapitalhtx.com. And yeah, we're just excited about growing and building and hopefully meeting the next network of people, bringing them in.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me. And absolutely, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I really encourage everyone to check out Creating Capital. I think, you can't do it yourself. I think this is such a great way for you to learn some of these strategies. And maybe if you're already in the game and looking to just level up and, hone in some of your skill set, I think it's an amazing opportunity for people. So thank you again for being here, Lee. And thank you everyone for listening. I hope you learned a lot and got some inspiration for your business. And we will see you back next time. Bye.
Awesome. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.